Today's story starts with a kid named Bart. He is a cheerful, easygoing boy who is obsessed with music, the kind of kid who has always got a tune stuck in his head. One day, he comes home from playing outside and finds his father burning his football gear in the yard. The house is a wreck, stuff thrown everywhere, but Bart is too scared to even ask what happened. His mom looks at him and asks, "Sweetheart, what is that in your hand?" Bart tells her, "Mom, it is a space combat helmet. I made it out of an old cardboard box." His mom loves his imagination. His father does not feel the same way, not even a little. Bart's dad has a serious temper. He hits Bart regularly and shuts down anything that even looks like a hobby or a dream. As far as his father is concerned, dreams are worthless. They just pull a man away from reality. So when his dad asks him what is in his hands this time, Bart lies and says it is just some junk, and his father snatches it away and burns that too. That night, Bart lies awake listening to his parents scream at each other down the hall. He puts his headphones on and turns up the music, just trying to drown it all out. The next morning, his mom tells him he is going to a church camp for the summer. She wants him to actually have some fun for once, make some new friends, build some good memories instead of bad ones. At camp, Bart meets a girl named Shannon. Over the course of the week, he also becomes close friends with a guy named Kent. As part of the program, every kid gets handed a journal, something like a diary where they can write down whatever is on their mind. For Shannon, that journal becomes more than just paper. It is where she pours out her prayers, her worries, her dreams, everything she cannot say out loud. Bart is dying of curiosity to know what is inside hers, but she will not let him anywhere near it. Then one day, Shannon accidentally bumps into Kent, and her journal goes flying, landing open on the ground. Bart catches a glimpse before he can stop himself. It says, "I like Bart." He snaps it shut fast and hands it back to her without a word. That night before bed, Bart draws something in his own journal. A small kid standing next to a monster. Out of nowhere, Kent pops down from the bunk above him and scares him half to death. He takes one look at the drawing and actually compliments it, then quietly tells Bart to sneak outside with him. Turns out it is not just the two of them. Shannon is already waiting out there too. Kent sets Bart and Shannon down on a bridge, tells them to face north, then disappears somewhere on his own. That is when Shannon finally works up the nerve to ask Bart, "Did you see what I wrote in my journal?" Bart lies through his teeth. "No, I did not see anything." Shannon does not buy it for a second. She tells him straight up, "I wrote down my feelings for you. I'm hoping that one day we fall in love and get married." She turns bright red the second the words leave her mouth and takes off running to find Kent. But Bart stops her, not because he is nervous. He just genuinely does not want to be left alone. A little while later, fireworks light up the sky, courtesy of Kent, who apparently planned the whole thing. The next day, right before everyone heads home, Shannon hands Bart a cassette tape with her favorite song on it, "Never Alone" by Amy Grant. She tells him that someday she wants to be a singer just like that. Bart writes in his journal that night, "This was the best week of my entire life." When he gets back home, though, everything falls apart. He walks in and finds people carrying furniture out of the house. He runs inside, frantically looking for his mom. His father tells him flatly, "Your mother ran off." Bart asks when she is coming back. His dad snaps, "I said she ran off. She is not coming back." Bart already knows how much pain his father put his mother through over the years. He asks him point blank, "What did you do that made her leave?" That question sends his father into a full rage, and he beats Bart right there on the spot. Bart runs outside after the moving truck, screaming, "Mom, I am sorry. What did I do that made you leave me here with him?" After that, his mother calls every once in a while just to ask how he is doing. When Bart hits junior high, he goes to live with her for a while. But her luck with men does not improve, not even with her new husband. One day, Bart's father threatens that if the new husband ever hurts Bart again, he will kill him. So Bart ends up right back living with his dad. Stuck there, Bart tries to bond with the one thing his father actually cares about: football. He grows up and eventually makes the school football team. His relationship with Shannon is going strong, and he and Kent stay close too. But through all of it, his father is still putting his hands on him. One evening at home, Bart brings up his football training, and his dad launches into one of his speeches. "Back in my day, nobody could knock me down in a match. My whole philosophy was, if life hits you, you hit back harder." His father wants Bart to carry that same mentality. So during one particular game, when a player from the other team comes in for a hit, Bart braces with everything he has got trying to stay upright instead of just taking the fall. The result is a broken leg, one bad enough to end his football career for good. Once he is out of the hospital, Shannon and Kent help him get switched into a different class. There's only one open slot left, though. Glee Club. Stuck with no other option, Bart has to take it. Glee Club turns out to be a singing class built around choir performances. Bart has spent his whole life listening to music, but has never once actually sung a note in front of anyone. The coach ends up putting him on as an assistant technical director instead. One afternoon in the empty performance hall, Bart finds a cassette player lying around. He puts the headphones on, presses play, and without even realizing it, starts singing along under his breath. His voice fills the entire hall, clear and honestly kind of beautiful. The club director happens to be walking by and cannot believe what she is hearing is actually Bart's voice. The next day, the whole school is congratulating him for something he has no memory of doing on purpose. A completely stunned Bart gets dragged by Shannon over to the notice board, where he reads that he has just been cast in the lead role of the fall musical. If a story about turning real pain into something this powerful is why you're here, hit subscribe right now, because we've got dozens more true stories like Bart's coming your way, and you won't want to miss a single one. Bart marches straight to the club director and tells her flatly, "I cannot do this. I never even auditioned, and my leg still is not fully healed." She tells him he absolutely can. There's still 2 months before the show, plenty of time to heal up. He keeps pushing back. "Ma'am, I am a football player. I do not sing." She does not budge. "You have got real talent, and if you skip this, you're not passing my class." And then the day of the show finally arrives. At first, standing on that stage in front of a full audience feels completely wrong to Bart. But slowly, something shifts, and he actually starts enjoying it. He nails the performance. Nobody, absolutely nobody, saw a voice like that coming out of him. Around the same time, his father spots a flyer for the school musical with Bart's name printed right on it. That very moment, out of nowhere, his dad is hit with a sharp, gut-wrenching pain and has to be rushed to the hospital. Doctors run some tests and suspect it might be cancer, but they need more testing to confirm it for sure. His father flat out refuses to go through with those tests. After the show wraps, Bart and Shannon head over to the hospital to check on him. His dad does not say a word about what the doctor told him. He just brushes it off, says his blood sugar was low, nothing serious. That day is also the first time Shannon officially meets Bart's father, standing there as his actual girlfriend. Bart wants to bring him home because he is worried about him, but his father insists he is fine on his own. Right before Bart leaves, his dad brings up the musical and tells Shannon, "I had no idea Bart could sing." Shannon tells him he is really, really good. Bart quietly apologizes. "I did not invite you because I figured you would not want to come." His father just brushes that off too. "We will talk about it at home." That answer sets something off in Bart. His whole life, no matter what he accomplished, his father never once gave him a single compliment. After his dad leaves, Bart heads straight to a party with his friends instead of staying to actually check on his father's condition with the doctors. One Sunday morning, Bart gets dressed up in a suit because he's scheduled to sing at church that day. His father tells him to eat breakfast first. While Bart is sitting down to eat, his dad glances at the front page of the newspaper and smiles. There's an article about Bart's performance printed right there. Then his father cracks a joke about the outfit Bart is wearing for the show. Bart, a kid who has never once heard a genuine compliment from this man, immediately snaps. What is so funny about it? If I want to sing, it is because I actually believe I have got the talent for it. His father shoots back. You need to find something you're actually good at so you can put food on the table someday. Bart fires back. How would you even know what I am capable of? You have never once heard me sing. His father says coldly, "All I have ever heard from you is whining." That does it. Bart is furious. He blurts out the radio frequency where his church performance will be broadcast, practically daring him to listen. The argument spirals out of control from there, and his father, completely losing his grip, hurls a plate of food directly at Bart's head. Bart tries to hold his dad back, finally fed up after years of the same pattern. Bleeding from his head, Bart shows up at church anyway. Shannon is horrified when she sees the state he is in, but Bart is not the type to talk about what is really going on. He just tells her, "I am fine." Shannon wants to help, but has no idea where to even start, especially knowing how much both Bart and his father hide about their personal lives. Later at school, Shannon tells Bart, "I have always loved you. Please do not leave me." Angry and closed off, Bart snaps back, "I never loved you. Once I graduate, I am leaving, and that is it." His words absolutely destroy her, and true to what he said, once Bart graduates, he walks away from both his home and from Shannon. 6 months pass. Bart is now living out in Oklahoma. While working a regular job, he hears that a band performing that very same night is short a vocalist. Bart puts himself forward on the spot. That is how he ends up joining a band called Mercy Me. They travel around in a beat-up minibus, playing wherever they can get a gig. At one venue, a guy named Brickel, who manages a band called Audio Adrenaline, comes out specifically to check out Mercy Me. Turns out Bart had been sending him letters about the band for a while. After the show, Bart goes up to introduce himself, and Brickel's first impression is that this kid does not stop talking. Brickel is not impressed with the performance overall. He tells Bart flat out, "This is not enough. You have not written a single original song yet." But he does bring up one specific moment from that night, a gospel song Bart sang that had real soul in it, something totally different from Mercy Me's usual sound. Brickel tells him, "I wish you could write something like that." Not want to let the opportunity slip away, Bart invites Brickel to ride along in their minibus to their next show out in Texas. As strange as it sounds, Brickel actually agrees. Before heading to Texas, Bart stops by Shannon's place with his friends and asks her to come along on tour. She turned him down. She tells him, "I pray for your well-being every single day. Ever since you left me, I've always hoped you would find exactly what you were looking for out there." Bart and the band head out toward Texas. At every stop along the way, they work on new material, hoping to catch Brickel's attention for real this time. Eventually, their hustle pays off. Brickel books Mercy Me for a bigger show and tells them he is bringing along some people from a record label to check them out. Even with things falling apart between him and Shannon, Bart still texts her from time to time. On the night of the big show, right before they hit the stage, Brickel introduces Bart to a few legendary singers from that era. After the performance, the whole band gathers, waiting anxiously to hear what Brickel and the label people think. But Bart cannot wait around patiently. He walks straight over to Brickel, who is mid-conversation with the label reps, and says, "I want to hear directly from you guys what you thought of our performance." He's expecting good news. Instead, the harsh truth comes out. Mercy Me is not considered ready to sell records yet. Bart cannot accept that. He argues, "We have played 7 straight shows. We have been selling our own albums for years." One of the label guys tells him bluntly, "You need to accept reality." The second Bart hears those words, an image of his father flashes through his mind, always saying the same thing: "Stop dreaming. Deal with reality." Bart gets heated. "You people do not get it. You do not respect how hard we have worked." The label rep explains, "We have worked with plenty of bands. We know how to spot who is going to make it and who is not." Bart pushes back again. "How can you say we will not make it when you do not even know us?" A little later, Bart walks back to his friends, and right then and there he decides he is quitting Mercy Me for good. Brickel finds Bart sitting alone and asks him, "After everything, all this hard work, are you really about to walk away?" Bart answers, "I am exhausted. I've got nothing left." Brickel tells him, "Sometimes up on that stage, it feels like you're singing somebody else's music, even when the song is technically your own. But there was one moment where I saw something real in you. And the second it showed up, you got scared and it disappeared." Brickel asks him directly, "What are you hiding? What exactly are you running from?" Bart finally admits it. "I am running from my father." Brickel sees all of it laid bare in front of him, the pain, the fear, the resentment. He tells Bart, "Let that pain out and write a song about it. That is how you end up with something that actually reaches people." Then Brickel adds, "I might not always believe in your music, but I believe in you." After that conversation, Bart goes back to his friends, apologizes, and tells them he wants back into Mercy Me, but first he needs to go home and settle some things. Thankfully, his friends accept him back and agree to wait for him. When Bart finally gets home, he is stunned by what he finds. His father is a completely different man. He looks healthier, dresses neater, and has become far more thoughtful and deeply religious. His dad explains, "I've been listening to some preachers on the radio and reading the Bible. A lot of it went over my head, but I believe God heard my prayers and brought you back to me." On top of that, his father has been working on fixing up an old Jeep, hoping that one day he and Bart could take it for a ride together. Bart is completely thrown by this transformation and does not know what to make of it. As it turns out, ever since Bart left home, his father had sent him letter after letter, every single one of which Bart had thrown away without ever reading. This entire change in his father was built around one hope, that he could create some good memories with Bart and repair what was broken between them. But for Bart, accepting this new version of his father is not easy. His dad had spent most of Bart's life giving him nothing but painful memories. Bart tells him straight up, "You becoming a good person now and acting like nothing ever happened does not fix what is between us." His father asks quietly, "What do you want me to do?" "I want to try." Bart says, "God might be able to forgive you. I cannot. Just like you told me to stop dreaming, I'm telling you to stop dreaming about us ever having a good relationship." Bart walks out of the house, ready to leave for good. But right as he is about to go, he finds out his father has just been diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. Bart goes back inside and finds his dad in the middle of ripping apart the very Jeep he had been so carefully trying to fix up. Seeing his father in that much pain finally breaks something loose in Bart, and he decides to give him one more chance. Bart pulls out an old journal from his childhood and remembers something from camp, a moment where a pastor had them all write down one line: "Lord, tonight I choose to forgive." Back then, Bart had no idea who he was even supposed to forgive. This time, with full confidence, he writes that the person he chooses to forgive is his father. He remembers the pastor's words that day, too, that it is hardest to forgive the people who have hurt us the deepest. But if God has forgiven us, he gives us the strength to forgive others too. From that point on, Bart's relationship with his father genuinely starts to heal. They spend every single day together, talking, connecting, making up for lost time. His father carries a real weight of regret over all the important moments he missed, like Bart's graduation. When he finds out that Bart and Shannon have completely lost touch, he tells him, "Go get Shannon back. I truly believe the two of you are meant for each other." Fixing up that old Jeep took a long time, but Bart finally gets it running, and the two of them take it out for a drive together, just father and son. As time passes, his father's condition keeps getting worse. During one hospital visit, his dad tells him, "Ever since you left, I would tune in on the radio just to hear you sing at church. I listened to every single word, and after the song ended, I would stay tuned in and listen to the sermons too." His father tells him, "Your songs saved me. They're what changed me." Then he finally explains why he never let Bart dream as a kid. "My own dreams never came true, but I realized somewhere along the way that you're not like me. You have got real, genuine talent, and I am proud of what you are doing with it." Before he passes, Bart's father gives him every bit of his savings and his entire life insurance payout, wanting Bart to use every dollar of it to chase his music career. Not long after, Bart's father passes away. Bart rejoins Mercy Me and picks up right where he left off, this time bringing along every journal he kept as a kid. Going back through the pages, he notices something. Almost every single entry has the word imagine written somewhere on it, along with the phrase, "I can only imagine." That is the exact moment inspiration strikes, and the song, "I Can Only Imagine," is born, written for his father. Bart eventually sends a song to Brickel, and Brickel cannot stop listening to it, playing it over and over. After a lot of back and forth, the plan comes together that Amy Grant will be the one to perform it. Bart wants this song to reach as many people as humanly possible. Before the performance, Bart sits down with Amy Grant and tells her the whole story behind it. "Growing up, I thought of my father as a monster, but I watched God completely transform the man I hated most in this world into my best friend." After that, Bart leaves Shannon a voicemail telling her about the new song and apologizing for every bit of pain he ever caused her. The moment Shannon hears his apology, she grabs the phone to call him back immediately, but by then Bart has already hung up. "I Can Only Imagine" is set to debut live for the very first time at Amy Grant's comeback showcase. Bart leaves word for Amy Grant to let the audience know that he wrote the song for his father. Then, completely out of nowhere, after introducing Bart as the songwriter, Amy Grant asks him to come up and sing it himself. Bart steps up and performs the song, and it moves absolutely everyone in that room to tears. As the final note fades out, the audience erupts in a thunderous applause, and in that moment Bart catches a glimpse of his father, smiling down on him with pride. By this point, the physical tapes of the song that had already shipped out were pulled back and recalled, because "I Can Only Imagine" was about to become Mercy Me's very first official single. The moment it hit the public, it became the most streamed and requested song across every major platform and radio broadcast in the country. After the performance, scanning through the hundreds of faces in the crowd, Bart spots Shannon. He runs straight toward her without a second of hesitation. An epilogue at the end of the film reveals that Bart proposed to Shannon at Camp Glorietta, and the two of them got married on November 8, 1997. "I Can Only Imagine" became a #1 Christian song in America. To this day, it remains the best-selling and most played Christian single of all time. Scott Brickel still manages Mercy Me to this day, and even named his own company Imagine X in honor of the song. As for Bart and his mother, their relationship grew closer and closer over the years, and today she is her son's biggest fan. And that is exactly where this incredible true story comes to a close. If you enjoyed this breakdown, do not forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button so you catch our next true story movie recap the moment it drops.